Hi, this is Farron Salisbury at the Long Island International Film Expo, and I am talking with my friend Dolores, who made an incredible short film that is very funny called Once Upon a Time. Dolores, thank you for coming all the way from London. Wow.
Thank you, yeah, all the way from London.
Yeah. So you produced this for like £900, which over here is a lot of money, but over in England it's not that much. So it's pretty incredible. It's a very funny film, and you went to a school in London and they helped you film this?
I worked with the London Film Academy. I was the technical coordinator there for a while. I still do work for them now, but I freelance. They're a great film school, and basically we worked a deal, and in which they gave me like a lot of their equipment to help make this film, and they were like really supportive in helping make the film. It's shot in a studio, and the studio was at the London Film Academy as well. So we got someone and we created a set there and everything. We used a lot of their facilities, and they were really nice and helpful. And also a lot of the crew came from the London Film Academy. Because I worked there, I got to work with some great students, and to be honest with you, I kind of picked, I got the best pick. The
best of the best, right? You poached all the good ones.
I poached all the most talented students, and we had some tutors as well help, who work in the London film industry. There was a guy called Mervyn Gerard, and he did sound, and he's done a lot of work on features and TV dramas in London, and he worked on it as well.
That's really cool. Now, one thing I like about this film, on behalf of all the American actors that get beat out for parts by British actors, this is a British film that actually cast an American actress as the lead. How did that happen?
Yeah, actually, this was not intentional. Actually, we didn't. There was nowhere in my mind did I imagine that we'd end up having an American actress. I know, but she, and also we had a producer, Jeanne, and we got a casting list, and we had a few people come in, and they read for the part, and she wasn't even on the list. She walked in, and I was like, "Where is she? Who are you? Why are you here?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna do read for the role," and then she read for the role, and she was great. She was amazing, and she had the right look. So yeah, we were not intending to shoot American, but she was the best, and when you're directing, you're going to go with the best. Not to say there were some fabulous other, actors who came, but she had the right tone, and she also had the right look as well. I mean, that's why some people lost out. But then again, when we started working with her, she just took everything on board. I remember we had a rehearsal day, and I was like, "You've got to do this, you've got to do this." I was really drilling into her what I wanted, and then the next day she came in and she just did everything. Like on the day, she did everything that we wanted.
Well prepared, right?
Yeah. Her name was Amy Burke, and she was just fantastic. And yeah, because the film is centered on her mostly, so
sure,
you have
absolutely.
to have someone who's really good and mesmerizing and can pull, the audience in, and that is what she did.
She certainly did.
Yeah.
Now, this was written, was it a friend of yours, or did you just find this and you wanted to make it? How did that work out, like you deciding to take this screenplay and turn it into a short film?
Basically, I wanted to direct, so I was looking for a good film script, and I was looking at a couple of film scripts. But there was Caroline Mackenzie, also known as C.K. Mackenzie. She wrote the script. We were friends. She also worked at the London Film Academy at the time, and we liked the same stuff. We watched the same shows, and we talked about things, and we had a similar sense of humor. So she gave me a couple of her scripts. And this was the one that stood out for me. This was the one that I read it and I knew that we had to shoot it because it was so brilliant. Because, you know, you read it and I'm laughing. I read what she'd written, I was laughing, and I could immediately visualize and see what I wanted from the script, and I could see the character. I mean, it's kind of funny actually. Caroline's got red hair, and she's slightly crazy, and so is the main character. So yeah, I'm not sure maybe if she did that on purpose but yeah.
It all worked out though.
Yeah, it all worked out. Yeah.
So now you and your production partner are working on something new. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we're working on, I wanted to do something a bit supernatural, so we're working on a script. At the moment it's called Torment. We might change the name. We've got a writer, we've got 2 writers on board. We're changing it. At the moment I'm really happy with it. We're just tweaking it now. But I'm really looking forward to shooting it and doing another film and showing people that I can do so much more as well.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so this is going to be a bit bigger. It's another short film, but it's going to be
a little longer.
Yeah, a little longer, more different locations, a bit more characters. One of the things I like about films is character interaction and great dialogue, and where you learn a lot from a person by the emotions that they go through and things like that. So I'm going to make sure all that is in the script.
And you'll be submitting it to the Long Island International Film Expo, possibly?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
And how have you enjoyed the experience here in Long Island so far?
It's been really, really good. I've really enjoyed it. We've, met a lot of really lovely people. One of the great things about this is that there's lots of other filmmakers here, and talking to different people, and Deborah, because she, this is
Deborah
her baby.
Markowitz, yeah.
Yeah, this is her baby, and speaking to her and all the things she's done, it's been so interesting, and just and even talking to you.
Thank you very much. And speaking of that, we're missing your production partner. I think we should both say hi. What's her name again?
Harpo!
Harpo, we miss you. Sorry you couldn't make it. All right, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you here next year.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks a lot.